Next up is wide receiver Rodney Gallagher. Greg first.
So, Rodney, let's start with the rivalry. I mean, because of your geography and being here as long as almost anyone, you have a better knowledge than anyone. So how far back do you go in terms of your knowledge of this? How big is this for a Mountaineer?
Yeah, so kind of goes back to when I was a kid, and kind of watching this game on TV and kind of knowing a little bit about it and coming to as many games as I could as possible. I was young, but so I really didn't understand it until I got here and played in it. And this is the biggest game of the year. The fans care about it, we care about it, coach cares about it, and with Coach Rod coming back, he cares about it a lot because this is his last game before he came back. So I'm very excited. We just got to put our head down and go to work.
You stepped on the field for this game the first time a couple years ago. Was it as intense as you expected? More so, less so?
I'll definitely say it was more intense. I really didn't understand how much the fans really hated Pitt, so it's really crazy. But I'm very excited, and I just feel like with me being year 3, it's just different, and I'm ready to just go out there, put on a show with my guys, and we need to make a statement.
Describe what it's like to play in a town where people care. I mean, you go some places and you could go to the grocery store and they don't even know who you are, but here they know who you are, whether you're doing well or struggling. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's great. This fan base is, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to the, the team. It means a lot to coach. It's great, honestly. And this fan base, cares about this team because we're like the pro team in the state. So, they care about everything that we do consistently. So, that's something that we always praise. And whenever, we go out there, we're playing for the state and we're playing for that logo.
When your sister was on the dance team there, what was the family dynamic like when she was at Pitt?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, so whenever she was a senior, I was a freshman. It was kind of just, a surreal moment. And my family, we're going back and forth all week and stuff. And, they always they're big Mountaineer fans, but, they got to support my sister too, just because, she's on the team. So, yeah, it was a great moment for all of us. And, we got to, have a bunch of moments. We got to take pictures, and it was just very cool and something, we can look back at, for many years to come.
You mentioned your family. What motivated you to want to wear a patch for this year's brawl to honor your late mother?
Mm-hmm.
Why was this the game to do that? And then how does that bring this maybe to a different level than even the other brawls you played in?
Yeah, I would say just the opportunity. I know Coach Rod, he's going to continue to give everybody on his team opportunities. And I just feel like I'm so prepared, this year going into my junior year. And, I'm more experienced and with the, all the play that I've gotten. So I'm very, excited for the game. And just the patch, means a lot. I play for every game, but just, being a backyard brawl just means something a little more.
Being from Uniontown, does that add an extra little dynamic or make the brawl a little bit more personal to you, being like in between the two schools there, right in that strategic location almost between them?
Yeah, it means a lot. Just, me being a PA guy, but me playing for WV, it means a ton. And, like I said, I came here, so, it's a big rivalry. And, when we go against those guys, they don't like us, we don't like them. So we need to go out there and just play with that mindset to come out here and do what we need to do to come out with a win.
How many guys on the team do you know from Pitt?
I'd say I know a little bit. I don't know a lot of them, but, yeah, I know a couple guys on the team, but not too many of them, no.
Talk to any of some of the new guys on the team about what this game means, especially like you mentioned, you're from Uniontown. You kind of know what it means. Have you mentioned anything to them about what Saturday might be like?
Yeah, so even in in the spring and then just in the off season, fall camp, whenever I did talk to the guys a little bit about this game, I just told them the experience that you're gonna get for this game is gonna be something that you never had before, and everybody cares about it, and it's the most cared game that we have on the schedule. So you just take it all in and take full advantage of the opportunity that we're gonna get.
Is it helpful after a week like last week to then have your arch rival up the very next game?
Yeah, it's big, and we didn't come out on top last week, but that game doesn't matter anymore. We got to put our head down and work. Like I said, we play against, like I said, it's our rival, our Pitt. So we got to do everything that we need to do to get prepared so we can go out there and bounce back from last week.
How have you played this year? Give me your thoughts on what you've done and how good you've been.
Yeah, I think I've been, pretty good. Continuing to get more opportunities for just not myself, but the team. Continue to do what I need to do to help this team win.
As a player, do you think effort and enthusiasm and passion can maybe overcome some of the issues that maybe you're having offensively?
Yeah, I think we just got to get back in the film room and continue to succeed through that also, and it's only going to help us on the field. And we just got to capitalize on the opportunities that are presented to us from coach.
How do the opportunities you've received so far this year compare to maybe what you expected? Because this is a different offense for you, but coming into the year, I think people kind of expected you to have a big year. Coaches even talked about that, but you haven't yet been able to make that full impact.
Yeah, just being patient and continue to build on what's presented to me, and I fully trust in Coach Rod, and it's something that I can't have my head down about, because I know whenever the opportunity is called for my name, I got to be prepared and ready to do what I need to do to make that play.
Along what he said about just your thoughts on your game this season, what's different about you this season compared to the last few seasons here in WVU?
Yeah, I would say better preparation, more film study, and I just know what to expect and what's going on within the defense now that I got that experience to play a little bit of defense last year. So I would say, yeah, like I said, just preparation.
Rodney, everybody talks about how big this game is, rivalry game. But when you talk a little bit about family grief day, child grief day, coming on that, with this game.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. Just to continue to help children that went through, something that I went through, it means a lot to me. So it puts, a little bit of extra enthusiasm within me, and go out there and just not play for myself and my team, but play for those kids also.
You're a West Virginia fan.
Oh, yeah, yes, he was, yep.
How did you get this thing started? Get into it?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
How did you get into this day?
Oh, okay, yeah. So they reached out to me within Instagram, and we kind of just went back and forth to see what we could do to make this happen. And we just recently did something nice for the kids and my mother also. So yeah, we just put the patch on my helmet. So whenever we go out there, you guys are going to be able to see it on the back of my helmet to support that.
Did you eat any late nights the last couple days since his injury?
Yeah, I talked to him. Everybody kind of knows that's my best friend. So keeping the spirits high and just praying for him.
How is he? Spirits on him.
Yeah, definitely just a little down a little bit, but yeah, he's gonna bounce back. He's a hard worker, always been a hard worker, so he's gonna do whatever he needs to do to get back, because he's a special player and we all know that. So he's gonna continue to get healthy and get back to where he needs to be.
How does your relationship with Nico help you perform out on that field? Like we've mentioned, you're not there yet, but how does that relationship help when you're trying to get there?
Yeah, it helps a lot. Yeah, even Nico, we've had a relationship for a very long time, and even when I came on my OV back in high school, he was the guy that took care of me. So that relationship goes way back, and we've been very close ever since. And yeah, I just want to go out there and be the the best receiver I can for him to help him succeed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all.